He's up there. All right, Kyle Shanahan, give me some good news, buddy. Give me some good news, man.
All right, injuries for the game. Matt Wright will be out. Jake Moody will be out. Juwan Jennings will be out. Kevin Givens questionable. Luter questionable. And Ricky will be activated full go.
What does that just mean for the Spirit?
Ricky Pearsall will be activated. Let's go. I'm excited, man. I did not see that coming, dude. Did not see that coming.
Of the team to have Ricky back in uniform and on the field.
I mean, the guys are pumped. Man, he's been around the guys for a while now, so it's not like he hasn't been around, but practicing all week. It's been great to see him out there. I think the guys were real happy for him that he could get back and be a part of it, and he's had a hell of a week, and we're just pumped to get him out there with us.
You mentioned he was a little winded on Monday practice, and how was he now?
Great. I mean, we were doing a walkthrough, and he was winded. So I don't think it was winded as in stamina. It was more, I think he was so excited to be out on the field and stuff and things like that. And right after we say that because I had him break the team down and he was a little out of breath, but I think it was more excitement than winded since we hadn't broke a sweat yet. But he was awesome.
So excited that you're winded? That's a weird explanation. I'm not trying to say like what's going on here. I don't mean it like that, but that's kind of a weird answer, I think.
What can he do at this stage? Special teams, return punts, just play receiver? Like at this, this early stage, what would you feel comfortable with?
Big one.
Whatever he's needed at. I mean, he's got roles on special teams. He's got roles as a receiver, and we'll see how the game unfolds. But I mean, he's healthy and ready to go. You're good.
Because he didn't get much training camp, and obviously he hasn't practiced much until now. I mean, do you have to, have a snap count or some sort of workload limit?
Yeah, but we don't look. I mean, you only get so many guys up, so I mean, you put guys in what they're ready for. But it's always hard with the snap count, on when it's not a preseason game and things like that. But Ricky's been studying. He's beginning a ton of stuff. I know he'll get better as the year goes, so we understand that with our expectations and everything. Missing all the practice, missing some time makes it harder just schematically and everything, getting out of the huddle. But he's working his butt off to catch up. He's gotten better each day, and I know he'll get better each week.
Yeah, he's going to be on a snap count for sure. He's not going to play that much, just based on that response. But it sounds to me they're super excited to get him going, no matter what. It sounds to me they were going to be like, once he's ready, no matter what, we're going to get him going. That's just the vibe I'm getting, that even if he wasn't ready, Kyle Shanahan's going to put him out there to try to get him ready as soon as possible. I think that's the vibe I get from that.
Would he be up if Jennings was good to go?
Yes.
Jordan Mason, everything
good to go.
with him, limited.
Hey, Jordan Mason!
He's not today. He's full on Sunday. Full.
How we work the kicker situation? I see some gymnastics roster-wise.
Matt Wright will end up going on IR. He's hurt worse than we expected, so he can't get back. And Jake Moody is still week to week. It's high ankle sprain, so I'm not expecting him next week either, but hopefully after the bye.
So we move Carlson up from the practice squad?
Yes.
You're allowed to make a tackle, Carlson.
Meeting Joe
definitely is
Montana
allowed
Jerry
to,
Rice?
but only in case of emergency. So I hope he isn't attacking anything, but if your choice is just to give up a touchdown or not, we'll always choose to not give up that touchdown, but hopefully he can stay out of harm's way.
Was Josh Dobbs the scout team quarterback during the week?
Yes, please. Kickers. Special teams. Get the kickers back, dude. All right, the kicker should not be the last line of defense.
Both of them were. Yeah.
So no change, number 2, number 3, this coming game?
No.
Just for housekeeping purposes, the activation for Pearsall will happen tomorrow. Does all that stuff happen on Saturday, or does that?
I believe it'll happen tomorrow. Those are things I don't totally worry about as long as someone does it right. I think tomorrow by 1 o'clock is when we're going to do it, so I'm sure it'll be then.
Could you imagine all this excitement you can see from John Lynch and Kyle Shanahan being like, he didn't do it right, so he's not coming back? I like that. I think that's funny.
Kyle, this is a super talented defense, but they also do a lot of they're very physical at the line. They clutch and they grab. As far as explosives, what's the challenge like this week to try to get explosives against this team?
I mean, it's a huge challenge. I don't know what they're ranked right now. but they were at the tops last year, and I know they're at the tops this year. So it's their physicality, it's their back end, it's their backers, it's their scheme, it's their continuity of how long they played together. There's not a lot of holes in their defense. There's not a lot of weak areas. They're good versus the run, they're good versus the pass. They're really good in the red zone and really good on third down. So we got our work cut out for us.
When was Ricky told that he would be up, and did you deliver the news? What was his reaction?
No, I don't know if anyone delivered the news. I wish I could give you guys a better story. But I think, he looked good on Monday. He looked even better on Wednesday. And so we kept repping him. And when you're repping guys like that, and I think he understood he was going to be up. And so there was no magical moment, but you can ask him.
You said on Friday that you expected a longer ramp up, and then you also said when he's ready, he's ready.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So I didn't want to go in him thinking like, man, I got to show everybody this on day one, day two, because they're waiting, because they're trying to put me up right away. So there was no expectation in that way. I just wanted to see him. We hadn't seen him out there in a while going with the team. And Monday, I didn't even really count just because it was so walkthrough and everything. But Wednesday, he looked great. And Thursday was even better. And today's even more comfortable. So made the decision.
It really was like you kind of heard, like, you didn't really hear much about Pearsall on Monday. I did hear that he was winded or whatever. Like, okay, so he's definitely not coming back. But for these past few days, especially from Brock Purdy, he says he looks great. Everyone's been raving about how he looks just great and just ready to play. I don't want to set myself up for a Ricky Pearsall great game thing. I do think he's still going to be limited. But you can just feel, like I said before, the energy and the vibe that they want to get this guy going. Like, more than anything I've ever seen. Like, it's almost pivotal that he gets going and he plays. From whatever he showed in practice, because I did see him make cuts in his drills and stuff, he looks great. But looking good on drills and cutting, stuff like that, it's not the same as the game, as we all know. And I haven't seen it. I didn't see his practices when he was on there in 11s in practice. But if he looks great, according to everybody, and from the sounds of it, he's prepared. And it's just going to be up to Ricky Pearsall to catch up. I don't know. That's crazy. It's just to just not play at all in preseason, to not play at all year, and then to just get activated and just to be ready. Insane.
Pretty easy.
Is Juwan's hip injury seem long term?
No, I don't think it's long term. I hope he'll be ready for next week.
Let's go.
He was close this week.
Juwan Jennings shouldn't be long term.
Next week.
Let's go. His hip should not be long term.
All right, guys.
Deuces, Kyle. Good luck, man. Good luck against the Kansas City Chiefs, man. I believe in you. You got this.